Hello, fellow Scratch Bug Squishers! For a few episodes of our classic platformer series, I've been getting reports of a bug cropping up in the wall jumping code. Every now and again I've seen it too. Wait, there! Did you see? How many of you have seen this in your projects too? Yep, once you know how to exploit it, it can be a real game breaker, and it's way overdue a revisit to put a stop to this madness. But wait right there. If we are going to do this, we should do it officially. And we'll therefore break this up into 5 bug fixing phases. Are you ready? Phase 1. Bug reproduction, or repro for short. Before we can fix a bug, it's vitally important to first be able to consistently reproduce the issue over and over again, hopefully at will. Gather as much information as you can from the hints left in comments from fellow Scratchers, and then try to replicate it yourself. In our case, the main factors appear to be that while we are wall sliding, we are then somehow able to jump back up the wall. However, just what steps this takes are not super clear, so I put the tried and tested approach of wildly mashing my keyboard into practice. Aha, I have a repro! Now I just need to work out exactly what I just did, and then hopefully ensure it is consistently reproducible. Oh yeah, I got it, yeah, this is most certainly it. Wow, I can really get to places with this bug that should be completely out of reach. Oh, it's actually too fun, but we've got to fix this. Really? Yeah, we do. Do we? Seriously, it breaks the game, dude. So we now proceed on to phase 2, the documenting phase. This is where we list the steps that cause the bug so that anyone who follows them can reproduce the same issue. This is mega important, as later on we will need to be able to follow the same steps to confirm that the bug is fixed. So we jump against a wall. This triggers a wall slide. Now, while still sliding down the wall, we pull away by pressing the right arrow key. And there, did you see it? I'll rewind and slow the video down. There! For one single frame, our player is facing the wrong direction. And now we immediately mash the jump key. And then boing! Back up the wall we go. So with these steps recorded, we have an easy to reproduce bug report. Nice work! Phase 3. Understanding why the bug occurs. In our case, we can start by asking why we ended up facing the wrong direction after pulling away from the wall. Well, firstly we have to remember that when we jump against a wall, we enter wall slide mode, and importantly appear to turn around to face the opposite direction as we slide. Now, if you look in the costumes, you'll see that the wall slide costume actually points in the opposite direction to all the other costumes. Yeah, so when wall sliding, we don't actually turn the sprite around at all. The player is still facing towards the wall. Only the costume is flipped to face the other way. But as we press the right arrow to pull away from the wall, our player's direction is changed to face right. It just so happens that the wall slide persists for just the briefest of moments, and so the wall slide costume appears facing left. Whoops! So is this important? Well, if our game thinks we are still wall sliding, then we have a tiny but very exploitable opportunity to perform a wall jump just after leaving the wall, but while facing the wrong way. And that is exactly the problem we are seeing. Splendid! Sherlock would be proud. And we enter phase 4, where we get to actually fix this bug. I feel that if we simply cancel the wall slide as soon as we change direction, then the following wall jump exploit will just go away. So, to the code. Ensure that we are in the player sprite, and find the define controls left and right script. This, as the name implies, is all about handling the left and right controls. The first if checks for when we are not pressing the left or right, so key X is 0. But what we are really interested in is below this, within the else branch. Right, here we go. See this point in direction block? This is where we make the player face the direction being pressed. Now, we only want to cancel this wall slide if the direction changes. So we'll pop in an if block before we actually set the new direction, just here. Make sure to move the point in direction and change frames blocks below this new if. Now, to detect when a change is about to occur, we can compare the current direction with the new direction. If they are different, that is, not, equal, then we can cancel the wall slide. The current direction can go on the left, and the new direction is given just below in the point direction block, key x multiplied by 90. So duplicate that in here. Excellent. Now we know when the direction is changing. All we need to do now is cancel the wall slide. Bring in a set block and set wall slide to 0. Easy peasy when you know what you are doing. Right, that brings us to the final phase of our bug fixing exercise, phase 5, the testing phase. To know whether the bug is completely gone, we simply go over the exact same repro steps we originally documented in phase 2. If these steps no longer result in the same bug, then by Jove, it means we've done our job and the bug is fixed. So here goes nothing. Jump and slide, pull away. First impressions are good. I didn't spot the player facing the wrong way this time. So let's go full hog and try the wall jump back up the wall. I'm trying. I really am. But no matter what I do, nope. 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 I cannot do it, Captain. Bug squashed. Excellent. Okay, did I say there was only 5 phases? Yeah, this is the unofficial 6th phase, the jumping around party celebration phase. Woohoo! Right then, that is it for this mini bug fixing video. I hope you enjoyed the process. Those who want more, don't worry, the official episode 12 will be coming out next week. And what I have planned is just so super cool. Rotating platforms. Yes, as showcased in my MMO platformer. I know, right, these are sweet and you just don't see them in Scratch projects, so I am so excited. If you can't wait to get them too, then you might want to consider joining my early access membership for the chance to catch it before everyone else. Okay, you know the drill. Don't forget to love the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until next time, have a great week ahead, and scratch on, guys.